So let's do that
Um,
Superman trailer.
Do the Superman.
Wait. Have you guys
Okay.
seen both trailers?
Yes.
I seen the one today that came out, the 3-minute one. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So here's the thing. Okay, I am gonna just say it right off the bat. James Gunn is the Lord and Savior of DC. He is the Jesus of DC. Okay, let's be real about that. It goes because the Suicide Squad with Idris Elba, John Cena, and all that. Was easily the best thing DC had put out since The Dark Knight back in 2008.
Yeah.
Creature Commandos was 10
Creatures
out of 10.
Commandos was also really, really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. I didn't like it as much as some of his other stuff, but because I don't think the finale quite got there, but that's just me. Peacemaker also just fucking great.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Love Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm. Now we have Superman coming out. What makes me a little bit worried about this is that basically Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, and Creature Commandos are all just kind of variants on the Suicide Squad premise. Hell, you could actually make an argument that Guardians of the Galaxy kind of is too. So now we have a movie where he is doing a solo hero. Superman, like are the most iconic hero of all time. How's he going to do this? And the answer, he puts fucking Crypto the Superdog in it, and it's automatically a 10 out of 10 movie. It's like, I'm not going to lie. When I first saw that trailer, the first trailer, and I saw Crypto showing up in it, I kind of cried a little bit. Everything about that trailer was just oozed pure good Superman to me.
It was like magical, right?
Yeah, that's the word for it. That's the only word for it. Like, you laugh, but it's
They
like
did a good
that's
job.
the only word I can describe it.
No, it hooked me. And then, and I'll just say this real quick because I only got a little bit, and I'll let Jack go right after this because I don't got a lot. What I've seen from the trailers, what it looks like, and all your points are correct. James Gunn is just looks like he's going to make a really good movie with this. Now, there is some obvious drawbacks, like some concerns maybe, like you said, is it going to be just another Guardians of the Galaxy movie where it's, it's kind of like the same feel or same plot almost? But my thing is I do like that they made the city drawing a blank here.
Metropolis.
They made Metropolis, darker.
Okay.
But they didn't make Superman darker, which was like the big knock on the Snyder movies.
Yeah.
Where they would make, Superman was so dark.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I just like how they made the world around him, a lot more meaner and darker. Yeah.
What I'm also liking about this so far is that the dude who they have playing Superman actually just kind of looks like a dude. He's not Henry Cavill, who's like impossibly good looking.
Sure,
like he really just does.
This guy is really tall, though, right? He's 6'4" when I looked him up.
Yeah, yeah, he's a lot bigger. He doesn't appear to be that big on camera, but no, he's a big guy, which is weird.
In one of the scenes where he's walking, he's the tallest dude.
Yeah, but it's like he's not framed as like a titan the way Henry Cavill was. Like Henry Cavill was always shot from like low angles, kind of.
Yeah. So, this guy looks like he's a country boy, right?
He looks like a dude. It's just
6'4", 200 pounds. Like, he's from Kansas in the farm. Like,
Then we have the second trailer, which going back to the problem that comes with Superman is that he's too overpowered or whatever. It looks like he's kind of on par with the Superman from the animated series going back to Paul Tini and Bruce Timm stuff. And that I think is the correct approach with him. It makes him the strongest guy in the room, but it makes him beatable. And I think that's the best way to approach Superman in any live action medium.
Yeah.
I like how Lex Luthor in this looks like a whiny ass little bitch.
Yeah. Great actor too playing him.
I have mixed feelings on Nicholas Hoult, but that's another matter.
That's fair.
And is it looking like there's a lot of I like that this version of Superman's a little bit on the insecure side by the look of things. It's like he's doing all this great stuff, he's helping people, he's saving lives, but then Lois questions him about it, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
and just like, wait, why are you saying this to me? I'm just trying to help. Like, what are you accusing me of? And it looks like something special to me. It really does. And I'm here for it. I really am.
Yeah. I would say one more thing. I would say if Superman and Fantastic Four as pure superhero movies, right? Like, I know I'm talking like way out there, cartoonish superhero movies, right? If they don't succeed this year, do you think it's the end of I think, are we going to put away the superhero movies finally? Like,
so they're not going to put away Marvel because enough of those things hit well enough to where they're going to still make them. They still, like, they have some movies in the can. Some are already shooting. They can't stop at this point.
Sure.
It's too much of a sunken cost fallacy. Now DC, on the other hand, that might be another matter. If this movie doesn't hit it out of the park, it's very possible that might sink the entire James Gunn's entire enterprise. It's very possible.
This is it. Oh, 1 second, guys. I got to plug mine in. You guys keep talking, but I just got to plug mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack. You've been very quiet this whole time.
Yes, a few things to hit on. First off, we've established I'm not a huge Superman fan.
Yes,
I will say,
honestly, neither am I these days. But go on.
Man of Steel, I loved.
Okay. Putting a pipe in. Your objective opinion is subjectively wrong, Mr. Flowers.
You said that backwards, by the way.
Which
Which is in my favor. So I'm objective, you're subjective. So keep it. Excuse me. Here's what I'll say.
It's better to me. I thought you guys were saying the same word the whole time.
I am not sold.
Okay.
Entirely. However, I do not feel the same way I do about the Fantastic Four trailer with this.
Okay.
I think there is a lot of good potential here. I think that James Gunn is not trying to show too much in the trailer, but not too little either. In the second trailer, when she comes in the fortress and they attack it, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe a little too much there." But maybe
what's going on here? This is weird. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little too much. But then I was like, but maybe just enough to get you excited, because the first one showed you almost nothing, which was good. I'm interested in seeing the movie. I have faith in the movie. I think this movie is probably going to be the best Superman movie ever. However, I'm still not hyped for it.
Okay.
And that's where I'm having mixed feelings.
So here's the funny thing about. Oh, go on.
Well, despite my positive outlook, and lack of reservations, I just it's not good enough. So, but go ahead before I go to my second point.
Yeah, it's just for me, it's like I don't really get excited about it until I start talking about it, which is weird, but
yeah, that's all it is. Jack, you gotta get it going a little bit.
The thing is, I've talked about it, and I still am not excited about it. Hearing your guys' opinion, I'm still not excited about it.
Okay.
But again, not like Fantastic Four, where I was like, I'm actually like, I'm interested. I think it's going to be good. I'm just not excited. But again,
that'll make no sense.
Listen, it's not doing it. It's not giving me, like, for instance, when I seen the GTA 6 trailer, after years of being like, I don't even care anymore, I was like, absolutely, I all of a sudden care again. I'll pay $150. I don't care. It's not giving me that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but you also didn't wait 14 years for the Superman movie.
I mean, just about shit. I waited since the fucking whole debacle with DC in 2017 for this shit to get fixed. I mean, fuck. But that might also be part of the reason. I might still be suffering such fatigue, even though all of James Gunn's projects have been good so far. But again, like you said, this is very different from the other ones. And I am a little nervous that if it doesn't go well, we might not see things. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm reserved. I'm anxious. I'm more anxious about it than anything. And I think that's keeping me from really, like, fanboying out because I'm just not ready to be disappointed by that. If I'm disappointed by Fantastic Four, I was already ready for it. And it really doesn't change much for me because the other part where after New Avengers, I'm super excited for, regardless of what that movie does. I'm not in that position with this. With this, if this is bad, I'm gonna be really hurt.
It's fair.
Yeah.
But-
No, it is. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it's gonna fail, I mean, this is it. At least for DC, like you said. I mean,
But I tell you what, James Gunn isn't the only guy out here. Let's talk about that Penguin series.